Hello there, this is Hoe Yen Tam speaking. Today I would like to present to you a slideshow to demonstrate how I painted this painting titled Orchid Oasis. It depicts an orchid mantis standing on a white pinkish orchid flower. It is an acrylic painting done on black canvas. I start by using white to outline the flower as well as the insect. And after that, I use white and pale blue on the petal, followed by blue and dark blue, and all the way to dark gray. Here, the close-up shows how I use the gradient colors. And since the light source comes from the top left, the part of the petal closest to the top left is in white, and the part that is away is done in darker tones. I do the same color scheme for all the petals, and then I use pale pink to draw the veins of the petals. I use a very fine brush to etch out the fine veins at the tip of the petals. The veins remind me of corals. Following that, I use a brighter tone of pink to shade the veins. And after that, the fun part is to use a very diluted light gray to glaze the flower so as to make some shadows. There are shadows caused by the petals on each other, as well as the shadow cast by the mantis. After that, I do the mid-section of the flower using red, brown, dark gray, and also black. Here is the close-up of the mid-section. I put some red, followed by brown, and then dark gray. And the final touch is actually to use white to draw out, to highlight the light. Next, let's look at the Orchid Mantis, which is a very beautiful insect. It has a near perfect camouflage. I start with some light pink, and followed by a brighter pink and some red. I use some black as well as gray for shadow, and also some white. Here I start with pink on the legs, followed by red and dark gray, and also I use some light blue for reflected light. And some light gray for cast shadow. So the cast shadows really make the picture come alive. Here are the middle legs. Start with pink again, and with red and also some dark gray to blend in. The hind leg also with the same sequence of colors. The abdomen has a very beautiful structure and sections. With the pink and the red and finally the dark gray, you can see the beautiful structure. With a bit of blue for reflected light and also white to highlight the parts that catch the light directly. So here you can see how I use diluted light gray as well as dark gray to glaze the petals to depict the shadows. And here you can see how I use gray to wash over the pink veins. Let's look at the top petal again. After the blue background, I add the pink and a bright pink veins. And then I add some white at the tip. And finally, I use diluted gray and dark gray to glaze the petal to show the shadows. Here's the right petal with the pink veins drawn in. And the lower left petal. And with the title and signature as well as date drawn in a seal design, I have the completed painting. I hope you've enjoyed watching this slideshow, and thank you very much. I hope to see you again next time.